You've endured storms that would have crushed others, yet here you are, standing strong, resilient, and full of faith. God's chosen ones. This is not just another day. This is the day you've been waiting for, the moment when God's divine timing aligns perfectly with the promises He's made to you. The signs are undeniable. Within the next 24 hours, your life could undergo a transformation so profound that it will leave even your greatest skeptics in awe. Can you feel the shift already beginning in your spirit? Your journey has not been easy, and it's no coincidence that you've reached this stage. Every test, every delay, and every moment of pain was preparing you for this breakthrough. But why now? Why is this the exact moment when God is ready to change everything for you? What does He see in you that others have overlooked? Before we uncover the answers, let's take a moment to strengthen our faith together. I invite you to comment 777 below as a declaration that you believe in God's timing and the miracle that's on its way. To those who've supported this channel through Super Thanks, your generosity is a true blessing. It allows us to continue spreading messages of hope and encouragement to hearts that need it most. Your support is making a difference. But here's the question that will guide us into this message. What is it about reaching this final stage that unlocks God's transformation? Let's uncover the truth and step fully into the victory God has prepared for you. God's chosen ones, you've reached the last stage. In 24 hours, God will transform everything for you. Tomorrow is not just another day. It is a day woven with the threads of destiny, a divine moment tailor-made for you. Out of countless individuals yearning for a breakthrough, you have been singled out by the Creator Himself. Do you believe this is a mere coincidence? It's not. You are here at this precise moment because God's hand has guided you. This is your confirmation, a sign that tomorrow holds a transformative blessing that will alter the course of your life forever. Can you feel the weight of that promise? Think back for a moment to everything you've endured, the trials, the setbacks, and the countless nights when you felt like you couldn't go on. Each of those moments was not random, but a vital piece of the puzzle, shaping you into the person who stands ready to receive this blessing. Every time you persevered through pain and chose faith over fear, you were being prepared for this very hour. The Bible reassures us of this truth in Isaiah 55:11. So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it. God's promises never fail. His plans for your life have been unfolding even when you couldn't see it. Those seasons of waiting, when doubt clouded your heart, were not wasted. They were part of the divine preparation. Do you see now how every delay, every not yet, was setting the stage for the blessing that is about to manifest? Tomorrow is a day of alignment where everything begins to make sense. Imagine standing in a crowd, a sea of faces eagerly anticipating something extraordinary. Yet among them, there is something different about you, something that God Himself has noticed. You are not here by chance. You have been chosen because of the unique qualities He placed within you. The universe is not working randomly. It is working in harmony with God's will, aligning everything to bring you to this pivotal moment. What is it about you that made God call you forward? Is it your resilience, your faith, or your willingness to trust Him even in the darkest valleys? Consider the story of Joseph in Genesis. After being betrayed, sold into slavery, and wrongfully imprisoned, Joseph might have wondered if all his suffering was meaningless. But every trial was positioning him for his ultimate purpose. When the time came, he was elevated from the dungeon to the palace, becoming a vessel of provision and salvation for many. Could it be that, like Joseph, your past struggles were preparing you to receive an unexpected and unimaginable blessing? The shift is coming, chosen one. Tomorrow is the day when all that seemed disconnected begins to align. Can you sense the anticipation in the air, the divine energy moving in your favor? As this blessing unfolds, remember that it is not about chance, but about purpose. God's timing is perfect, and His plans for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. Are you ready to step into the destiny He has prepared for you? Tomorrow everything changes. Prepare your heart, open your mind, and embrace the transformation that is about to take place. As you look ahead with anticipation, take a moment to reflect on the path you've traveled. How many times did you face challenges that seemed too great to overcome, only to find the strength to rise above them? How many moments did you feel completely lost, only to discover an inner resilience that carried you through? Those experiences weren't wasted. They were preparing you, molding you into the person you are today. Every tear, every hardship, every prayer whispered in the dark, they all served a purpose. They've equipped you with wisdom, endurance, and faith, building a foundation strong enough to hold the blessing that is about to enter your life. Isn't it extraordinary how God can use even the hardest moments to shape us for greater things? The blessings that await may come in unexpected forms, a new opportunity, an open door to a path you never imagined, or even a breakthrough in an area of life where you've long felt stuck. It may appear as recognition, healing, or provision that meets a need you've quietly carried for years. But no matter how it comes, know this: it is God's will, and it is meant specifically for you. As Romans 8:28 reminds us, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. What if every delay, every detour, was actually God's way of positioning you perfectly for this moment? You've been chosen for this blessing because of the qualities you've cultivated through your journey. Your resilience in the face of hardship, the patience you've practiced during long seasons of waiting, and the unwavering faith you've held on to, all of these have prepared you to not only receive this blessing, but to steward it well. Can you see how the trials you've endured were not meant to break you, but to strengthen you for what lies ahead? The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes 3:1, "To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven." This verse serves as a powerful reminder that your season of waiting is over, and the time for transformation is now. As tomorrow approaches, the atmosphere around you begins to shift. It's not just another day. It is the start of a new chapter, one where God's promises take shape in your life. Imagine waking up and feeling the weight of divine favor upon you, knowing that this is the day everything changes. But are you ready to step into this new reality? To fully embrace what God has in store, you must prepare yourself, mind, heart, and spirit. What doubts or fears do you need to release? What part of you still hesitates to believe that this blessing is truly for you? God's plans are unfolding even now in ways you might not yet see or understand. Trust in His perfect timing, for it is no accident that you are here, on the brink of this transformative moment. In the same way that David was anointed as king long before he ascended the throne, you too have been prepared for this moment of breakthrough. The Bible shows us time and again that God's promises are faithful and true. What might happen if you let go of all resistance and fully embrace the abundance He is offering? Tomorrow is not simply another sunrise, it is the dawn of a new season. Step forward with confidence, chosen one, and open your heart to receive all that God has ordained for you. Let your spirit be ready, your mind be at peace, and your faith be unwavering, for the blessings that await are greater than you could have ever imagined. Are you ready to step into your divine destiny? The time is now. Are you ready to embrace the transformation that lies ahead? Are you prepared to step boldly into the next chapter of your journey? The Creator has seen your heart, your struggles, and your steadfast faith in the face of adversity. Now, the time has come to step into the blessings that are about to overflow into your life. Tomorrow isn't just a date on the calendar, it is a divine appointment, a moment when everything changes for the better. As you stand at this threshold of transformation, take a deep breath and remind yourself, you are exactly where God intended you to be. Tomorrow is your day, a new beginning, the culmination of all you've endured, and the opening of a door to something far greater than you've imagined. Can you feel the significance of this moment? As tomorrow draws near, hold tightly to one profound truth. Divine timing is not merely a comforting idea, it is the essence of God's plan. Every step of your journey, each trial, triumph, and tear has been orchestrated for this very moment. The universe has been working tirelessly behind the scenes, aligning every person, opportunity, and circumstance to bring you here. Isn't it remarkable how the smallest, seemingly insignificant moments have all contributed to this pivotal transformation? Tomorrow is not just another day, it is the turning point, the manifestation of the blessings you've been preparing for through every hardship and prayer. Divine timing operates on a scale far beyond our understanding. It weaves together every aspect of your life, your choices, dreams, struggles, and victories, into a masterpiece that only God can see in its entirety. When you trust in this timing, something profound happens. You stop feeling the need to control every outcome. Instead, you begin to move in harmony with the rhythm of the divine, trusting that everything meant for you will arrive at exactly the right moment. Isn't it freeing to know that you don't have to strive endlessly, that your part is to trust, to prepare, and to step forward in faith? In Proverbs 16:9, we are reminded, in their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. This verse is a powerful reminder of the partnership between human effort and divine orchestration. Yes, you've worked hard, prayed earnestly, and made plans, but it is God who has guided your steps, even when the path felt uncertain or the destination seemed far away. Can you see now how the detours and delays were never meant to harm you, but to shape and prepare you? Every twist and turn has been part of a plan far greater than you could have devised on your own. Think about the story of Esther in the Bible. She was a young woman placed in a position of influence for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. Her journey was not random. Every event in her life led her to the moment when she could fulfill her purpose. Could it be that, like Esther, you have been positioned for this exact moment? That all the preparation, waiting, and challenges have aligned to bring you to the brink of something extraordinary? Tomorrow marks the culmination of this divine preparation. Are you ready to release doubt and embrace the truth that everything is happening as it should? Trust in the intricate workings of God's timing, knowing that His plans for you are always for your good. In this new chapter, you won't have to force things to happen. Instead, you'll walk confidently, knowing that His hand is guiding every step. The blessings waiting for you are not just rewards for your faith and perseverance. They are a testament to God's faithfulness. As you move forward, hold on to the knowledge that He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. Philippians 1:6. Are you prepared to walk into tomorrow with open arms, ready to receive the abundance, opportunities, and breakthroughs that await? The time is now, chosen one. Everything has been leading to this moment, and the best is yet to come. As you prepare for the dawn of tomorrow, remember that divine timing calls for surrender, a release of control over the details and outcomes. It's natural to want clarity, to crave answers about how everything will unfold. But the beauty of God's timing lies in its unpredictability, revealing itself in ways you may never have anticipated. The blessings, opportunities, and people that will shift the trajectory of your life may come disguised, perhaps as a chance encounter, an unexpected opportunity, or even a quiet change in your circumstances that grows into something extraordinary. Could the greatest moments of your life be hidden in the seemingly ordinary? When we learn to let go and embrace the unknown, we align ourselves with God's perfect plan. The Bible teaches us that patience is not merely the act of waiting, but the process of trusting in God's timing and provision. Isaiah 40:31 offers a profound assurance. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. This is a promise of empowerment for those who place their hope in the Lord. Are you ready to trust that the strength you need will come at just the right moment, lifting you higher than you ever imagined? This renewal of strength comes from surrender. Trusting in God's flow doesn't mean passivity. It means faith in His purpose and His power. Can you see how every moment of waiting, every season of uncertainty was shaping you for the blessing that is now on the horizon? When you release the need to force outcomes, you make space for the extraordinary. Isn't it amazing how God's plans always exceed what we could imagine for ourselves? Consider the story of Abraham, who waited decades for God's promise of a son to be fulfilled. His journey was filled with moments of doubt and uncertainty, but his faith in God's timing never wavered. And when the promise was finally fulfilled through Isaac, it became a blessing that impacted generations. Could it be that your faith, like Abraham's, is paving the way for a blessing that will ripple far beyond your life? Tomorrow is a divine turning point, but it is not the culmination. It is the beginning of a new chapter. Everything you've experienced, every tear shed, every battle fought, and every prayer whispered has prepared you for this moment of transformation. This shift is not the result of your efforts alone. It is a manifestation of God's faithfulness. You've trusted when it was hardest to trust. You've held on to hope when the world tried to convince you to let go. And now, God is opening the door to the next phase of your journey. As you step into this new season, remember that the strength you've drawn on to get here was not yours alone. It was the strength of the Lord, renewing you daily, carrying you forward when your own might wasn't enough. And this strength will continue to sustain you as you embrace the blessings to come. Are you ready to walk through the door God is opening? Can you release the fear of the unknown and trust that what awaits is exactly what He has planned for you? This is not the end. It is the fulfillment of God's promise and the beginning of something even greater. As tomorrow approaches, step forward with courage, with faith, and with a heart open to the incredible surprises that God has in store. Let this be the day you soar on wings like eagles, lifted by the hope and trust you've cultivated through every trial. The best is yet to come, chosen one. Trust the process and step boldly into the life God has prepared for you. As you stand on the brink of tomorrow's blessing, take a moment to reflect on the intricate timing of your journey. Look back on the challenges that once loomed so large, the moments when you felt you couldn't go on. Ask yourself, how have these trials shaped me into the person I am today? Have they not forged your strength, refined your character, and built the resilience you now carry? What if those moments you once resented were not setbacks, but stepping stones leading you to this divine moment? Each struggle, each tear, and every step of perseverance has been part of God's plan, guiding you even when the path ahead seemed unclear. Isn't it comforting to realize that what felt like chaos was, in fact, the careful crafting of your destiny? The Bible reminds us in the Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Even when you couldn't see it, God was aligning everything for your good. The setbacks were setups for breakthroughs, and the waiting seasons were preparing you for the abundance that's about to pour into your life. When you release the need to control every outcome, you create space for God to work in ways that surpass your greatest expectations. Could it be that the very moments you wanted to escape were the ones equipping you for this blessing? Let go of doubt and trust in God's perfect timing. The universe, orchestrated by the Creator, has aligned everything for your highest good. Your patience in the face of uncertainty, your trust when answers seemed far away, and your unwavering faith have all led you to this pivotal moment. The blessings you've been praying for, the opportunities you've longed for, and the doors you've hoped would open are now on the verge of manifesting. Do you feel the shift? It is not by chance. You have been prepared for this. The promises of abundance are not reserved for others. They are for you. In Jeremiah 29:11, God declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." These words were spoken not just for the collective, but for you personally. Your time has come, chosen one. The universe sees your dedication, your perseverance, and your faith. And now it is your season to reap the harvest of all you've sown in tears and trust. Tomorrow is not just a new day, it is a turning point, a divine transformation. Imagine waking up and stepping into the fullness of your purpose. This is not the end of your journey. It is the start of a new chapter where blessings overflow and opportunities abound. Your faith has brought you here, and now it is time to embrace the abundance that awaits. Abundance, after all, is not merely about material wealth. It is an all-encompassing state of being: love, joy, peace, health, and every good thing flowing into your life. The Bible speaks of this in the Psalm 23:5. "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows." This is the level of blessing you're stepping into, an overflow that transforms not just your circumstances, but your entire way of living. What if this abundance is meant to ripple out, blessing not only you, but those around you? As tomorrow approaches, ask yourself, are you ready to embrace this new season fully? The next step is not about waiting passively, it's about actively receiving what God has prepared for you. Release any lingering fear, doubt, or resistance, and step into this new chapter with confidence and faith. Just as a farmer gathers the harvest after a season of toil, it's now time for you to gather the fruits of your labor, faith, and trust. This moment isn't just for you, it is a testament to God's faithfulness. The abundance coming your way will touch every aspect of your life, overflowing into your relationships, health, and purpose. Are you prepared to live in the fullness of this blessing? Remember, this isn't just a gift, it's a call to step into the divine purpose you've been uniquely chosen for. So, open your heart, raise your hands in gratitude, and walk boldly into tomorrow. Your transformation has begun. To fully receive the abundance God has planned for you, you must first nurture an abundance mindset. This mindset forms the cornerstone of your readiness to embrace the blessings that await you. An abundance mindset isn't merely about optimism. It's about deeply trusting that there is more than enough for everyone. No need for competition, no fear of scarcity, no inclination to hoard. It is seeing the world as God's creation of infinite opportunities, where you, as His chosen one, are worthy of every good and perfect gift that flows your way. The Bible reminds us of this truth in 2 Corinthians 9:8. And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. Reflect on this. God's blessings aren't confined to wealth or material possessions. They encompass peace, purpose, joy, and the strength to do His will. What would your life look like if you truly believed that God's provision was inexhaustible? Could this perspective release you from the chains of fear and unlock your faith to welcome miracles. When you cultivate an abundance mindset, you align yourself with God's divine flow. Imagine standing before a mighty river of blessings. Fear and doubt block its current, but faith and readiness open the floodgates. This alignment is not passive, it is an active process of trust and preparation. Think of the widow in 2 Kings 4, who, at Elisha's instruction, borrowed jars to fill with oil. Her faith and action led to a miraculous overflow. Are you preparing your jars of faith to receive God's outpouring? You've already endured the trials. You've faced valleys of doubt and climbed mountains of hardship. Now God is bringing you to the summit. He is saying to you, you are worthy. Worthy of the blessings. Worthy of the abundance. Worthy of the life I have planned for you. But do you believe it? Do you truly see yourself as deserving of the incredible gifts coming your way? If not, what's holding you back from fully accepting this truth? This is your moment to not just wait, but to act with faith. Claim the blessings as if they are already yours. Declare over your life, I am ready to receive God's abundance. By doing so, you take a vital step in aligning your heart and mind with His promises. As you prepare yourself mentally and spiritually, remember that every good work you've done, every challenge you've faced has been a preparation for this divine transformation. Will you step into the abundance God has prepared for you, or will hesitation keep the door closed? The choice is yours, but the blessings are already on their way. As you progress on your journey, take a quiet moment to truly see your life in its fullest abundance. Close your eyes and imagine, what does it look like when every promise God has made to you is fulfilled? What does it feel like to live the life you've always dreamed of? Picture the career that fills you with purpose, the relationships that uplift and strengthen you, and the health and vitality that radiate through your body and soul. Envision yourself walking boldly in your divine purpose, fully aligned with your highest calling, and experiencing joy, peace, and prosperity beyond measure. Visualization is more than a daydream. It's a spiritual exercise of faith. When you imagine your future with clarity and intention, you are not merely wishing, you are aligning yourself with the blessings that God has already planned for you. Think of it as setting the stage for miracles to unfold. In this act of visualization, you declare to the universe and to God, I am ready. I believe in what you have promised me. Consider the words of the Proverbs 23:18, which affirm, there is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Isn't it powerful to know that your hope is not in vain, but a seed planted by God, meant to bear fruit? When you hold the vision of your ideal life in your heart, you create an energetic and spiritual space for these blessings to manifest. This practice doesn't just prepare your mind, it also draws your desires closer to reality. In essence, you're stepping into the life God has already prepared for you. Does this not mirror the faith of Abraham, who, despite his circumstances, believed in the fulfillment of God's promises? When God showed him the stars in the sky and said, so shall your offspring be, Genesis 15:5, Abraham visualized what seemed impossible and held on to that vision until it became his reality. The blessings coming your way are not fleeting, they are deeply woven into God's eternal plan for your life. Think about that. Every trial you've endured, every moment of perseverance has been part of a divine preparation for this season of abundance. Can you feel the hope inside you growing stronger, urging you to step boldly into the life you've been promised? This isn't the time for hesitation. With every decision you make, every faithful action you take, you are aligning yourself with the flow of divine blessings. As you take these steps forward, trust in the support of the universe and God's unwavering presence in your life. What does it mean for you to live as if your prayers have already been answered? Could this shift in perspective bring even greater clarity and confidence. Today, you have the opportunity to step into your abundance, not as a distant dream, but as your imminent reality. Walk in faith, knowing that each stride you take is leading you closer to the promises God has stored up for you. The future He has planned is not just hopeful, it is filled with overflowing joy and grace, ready for you to claim it. As you prepare to receive the blessings God has in store, remember that abundance is not merely a gift, it is your divine inheritance. You were not created to live in lack or scarcity, but to flourish in every area of your life. Success, joy, love, and prosperity are not accidental. They are intentional parts of God's plan for you. Embrace this truth. You are worthy of all the good things that are about to flow into your life, simply because you are His beloved child. In John 10:10, Jesus declares, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." This is a promise of abundance, not just for your spirit, but for every aspect of your existence, your relationships, your career, your health, and your peace of mind. You were designed for fullness, not limitation. Imagine waking up tomorrow and stepping into this truth. What would change in your outlook if you truly believed that abundance is your birthright? Could this shift be the key to unlocking everything God has for you? As you open your heart to receive, doubt may try to creep in. You might hear whispers of unworthiness or recall past failures that make you question whether you deserve what's coming. In those moments, stand firm and remind yourself of everything you've overcome. Every storm you weathered, every tear you cried, and every prayer you whispered in faith has prepared you for this season. God has seen your perseverance and is now entrusting you with more. Can you feel the magnitude of this moment? It's not just about receiving blessings. It's about acknowledging that you're ready to steward them well. When you embrace the abundance mindset, you begin to shift your energy and perspective. No longer do you view life through the lens of scarcity or limitation. Instead, you start to see every challenge as an opportunity and every setback as a setup for something greater. This transformation aligns you with the flow of God's blessings. Philippians 4:19 reminds us, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." Think about that for a moment. Your needs, both visible and hidden, are already met in the richness of His glory. Isn't it incredible to know that God's provision goes beyond what you can see? This mindset doesn't just affect you, it ripples outward. As you embody abundance, you attract more of it into your life. You begin to notice opportunities where others see limitations, and you draw people who uplift and inspire you. Your energy becomes magnetic, opening doors you never thought possible. How different would your life look if you approached every situation with the confidence that God is working all things together for your good? Today, prepare your heart, your mind, and your spirit for the blessings ahead. Visualize yourself stepping boldly into the fullness of life God has promised. Trust that the universe is perfectly aligning circumstances to bring you closer to the fulfillment of your dreams. The abundance awaiting you is not a fleeting moment, but a continuation of the divine plan that has been unfolding all along. Will you step into it with faith, or will hesitation keep you from claiming what has always been yours? The choice is clear. You were made to thrive, and the time to embrace your abundance is now. As the dawn of tomorrow approaches, let go of any lingering doubts or fears that may be weighing you down. Open your heart fully, making room for the immense blessings that are on their way. Trust in the divine timing of your life, knowing that every trial, every delay, and every closed door has been part of a greater plan. The universe, under God's direction, has been preparing you for this very moment. The blessings you are about to receive are not random. They are intentional and perfectly aligned with His purpose for you. Can you feel it? The sense that a new chapter is about to begin, one overflowing with abundance, purpose, and joy. Tomorrow marks a pivotal shift in your journey. The doors you've been longing to see open will swing wide with ease. The blessings you've prayed for, perhaps even wept for, will begin to pour into your life. Think of the promise in Jeremiah 29:11, where God declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Isn't it comforting to know that this moment has been in His plan all along? Every step you've taken, no matter how painful or challenging, has led you here. Do you feel ready to embrace this shift, to step boldly into the life God has prepared for you? This is your time to acknowledge your readiness and your worthiness. The blessings coming your way are not about luck or coincidence. They are a result of your faith, perseverance, and alignment with God's will. Remember, Galatians 6:9 urges us, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Now is that time of harvest. What seeds have you sown that are ready to bear fruit in this new season of abundance? Standing on the brink of this transformation, it's vital to recognize the significance of what is unfolding. Tomorrow, everything will change. The journey you've been on, the struggles, the triumphs, the moments of doubt, has prepared you for this breakthrough. Like Joseph, who endured betrayal, imprisonment, and hardship before stepping into his destiny as a ruler in Egypt, you faced your own trials. Yet, through it all, you've grown stronger, more resilient, and ready to fulfill your divine purpose. Have you considered how much you've transformed during this journey? Could it be that the challenges you faced were the very tools God used to shape you into who you are today? As you prepare for this shift, take a moment to breathe deeply and feel the anticipation of what's coming. Visualize the blessings, the opportunities, and the joy that await you. When the blessings arrive, and they will, receive them with gratitude and confidence. You are not only ready for this transformation, you were made for it. Tomorrow, step forward with faith, knowing that God's promises never fail, and the universe is aligning to deliver His perfect plan for your life. Are you ready to claim this new chapter? Because it is already yours, waiting for you to step in with open arms. Transformation is rarely a gentle journey. It often involves stepping beyond the familiar, breaking free from patterns and beliefs that once felt safe but now hinder your growth. This process can be uncomfortable, even painful at times, but it is necessary for becoming the person God has destined you to be. Think about a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. There's struggle, but that struggle leads to flight. Right now, you are in the final stretch of this metamorphosis, and within 24 hours, you'll step closer to the fullness of your purpose. This isn't just about external change, like new opportunities, relationships, or recognition. It's about a profound internal awakening. You are about to realize the immense power within you and gain clarity about who you truly are. Consider this. Have you ever wondered why the challenges you faced seemed so relentless? These trials were never meant to destroy you. They were designed to prepare you. As gold is refined by fire, so too have you been refined by life's adversities. Romans 12:2 reminds us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." This verse encapsulates the journey you're on. Tomorrow marks the beginning of a new chapter, one where your mindset, your vision, and your life will align with God's divine plan. Can you sense the renewal stirring within you already? The transformation God is about to bring is beyond anything you can imagine, a shift that will empower you with unshakable faith and purpose. To embrace this transformation fully, you must first release what no longer serves you. What fears, doubts, or insecurities have been holding you back? These were once part of your journey, but they cannot accompany you into this next stage. Think of the Israelites in the wilderness. They had to let go of Egypt's bondage before they could step into the promised land. Similarly, God is asking you to trust Him as you release the past. Let go of the old you to make room for the empowered, confident, purpose-driven person you are becoming. Are you ready to step boldly into the future He has prepared? This transformation isn't just about receiving blessings. It's about becoming the vessel that can sustain them. Imagine being handed a crown. You wouldn't wear it until you believed you were ready to rule. In the same way, God has been preparing you for the weight of the blessings He's about to pour out. With each trial, your character was strengthened. With every setback, your resilience grew. Now, you stand ready to walk into your divine purpose, fully equipped with the wisdom, strength, and faith you need. As Philippians 1:6 assures us, He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Tomorrow, you will begin to see the fruits of this preparation. What have you been waiting for, praying for, and believing for? Trust that God's timing is perfect and His promises are true. He has already given you everything you need to succeed. Your journey, the trials, the victories, and the moments of stillness, has shaped you into a masterpiece, ready to receive the abundant blessings ahead. So, step forward with faith and confidence. The best is yet to come, and it begins now. The foundation of your next breakthrough lies in one powerful principle: trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the divine plan, and trust that every moment, even the difficult ones, has unfolded for a purpose. Isaiah 55:9 offers profound reassurance. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. This verse is a reminder that God's plan for your life surpasses human understanding. Have you ever wondered why certain paths seemed unclear, or why your struggles felt endless? Rest assured, each twist and turn has been woven into a masterful design specifically tailored to your life's purpose. Tomorrow marks the beginning of a revelation, a moment when the pieces of the puzzle will start to fit together, and you will see how everything has prepared you for this point. It is natural to feel both excitement and hesitation as you step into this new season. However, remember, you are never walking this path alone. God is your guide, opening doors and orchestrating opportunities in ways you couldn't have imagined. How often do we overlook the unseen hand of God working behind the scenes? Now is the time to embrace the unknown with faith, knowing that His ways are perfect. The trials and challenges you've endured were not without meaning. They have shaped you, strengthened you, and prepared you for the blessings ahead. Think back to those moments when you questioned your worth or felt unsure of your ability to persevere. Can you see now how each struggle built your resilience? James 1:12 reminds us, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him." You are standing at the threshold of that promise, ready to step into a chapter filled with divine favor. As you reflect on your journey, consider how far you've come. Each hardship, each tear, and every victory has contributed to the person you are today, a person of faith, strength, and unwavering purpose. This transformation is not a culmination, it's a launch pad. Tomorrow, the doors of opportunity will not merely open, they will swing wide, ushering you into a new chapter aligned with your highest potential. What dreams have you held in your heart, waiting for the right moment? That moment is now. The blessings ahead are not just about material gain, they are about stepping into your divine power and living in alignment with God's perfect will for your life. As Philippians 4:13 assures, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This truth will sustain you as you embrace the abundance, opportunities, and relationships that are divinely ordained for you. Can you feel the transformation already beginning to take root in your heart? This is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new way of being, a life where your purpose unfolds with clarity and everything aligns for your highest good. As tomorrow dawns, take a deep breath, open your heart, and step boldly into the future God has prepared for you. The best is yet to come, and it starts now. As you move into this transformative phase of your journey, remember that this is only the starting point. What lies ahead is not the conclusion of your growth, but the blossoming of a life imbued with purpose and destiny. Tomorrow isn't just another day, it's the day when everything begins to align with the plan God has crafted uniquely for you. The steps you've taken, the lessons you've learned, and the resilience you've built have prepared you for this moment. Do you feel the stirring of excitement, the sense that something extraordinary is about to unfold? Trust in this process. Trust in the strength God has placed within you, and trust in the divine orchestration guiding your life forward. Isaiah 41:10 offers a timely reassurance. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This verse encapsulates the faith and trust you need as you stand on the edge of this monumental transformation. Can you see how God has been upholding you all along, even in the moments when you doubted? Tomorrow, the fullness of His plan begins to manifest, bringing you into alignment with a destiny filled with love, purpose, and fulfillment. This next chapter will not simply happen by chance. The blessings that are on their way to you are the fruits of your faith, perseverance, and unwavering belief in a higher purpose. Think about the times you felt tested beyond your limits. Those trials were never meant to break you. Instead, they were refining you for this very moment. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Everything you've experienced, even the struggles, has been intricately woven together for your good. How does it feel to know that every tear, every hardship has been preparing you for this season of abundance? As you prepare for tomorrow, recognize that you're stepping into a pivotal moment. This isn't just another milestone. It is a divine shift that will propel you into a future overflowing with blessings and opportunities. The person you are today is not the same person who began this journey. The trials have shaped you into someone capable of carrying the weight of these blessings with grace, humility, and wisdom. Like the biblical story of Joseph, who endured years of trials before stepping into his destiny as a leader in Egypt, your challenges have been preparing you for a position of influence and purpose. Can you imagine the doors that are about to open for you? Tomorrow, the transformation you've long awaited begins. It will be a turning point, a day when the path ahead becomes clearer and the blessings meant for you start to flow into your life. Yet, this is not just about receiving, it's about embracing your new identity. The person you are becoming is someone who walks boldly in faith, ready to fulfill the purpose for which you were created. As Philippians 1:6 declares, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus." You are a living testimony of this truth. Now is the time to let go of any lingering doubts or fears and to prepare your heart for what's to come. Are you ready to claim the transformation that God has ordained for you? This isn't just about a single moment of change. It's the beginning of a new way of living. The blessings, opportunities, and relationships that are about to enter your life are perfectly aligned with your divine purpose. Walk forward with faith, confidence, and gratitude, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The best is yet to come, and it starts now. Now is not the time for hesitation or self-doubt. You've been chosen, set apart by God, and tomorrow is the moment when His plan for your life begins to unfold in extraordinary ways. The barriers that once seemed immovable will crumble, and doors that were firmly shut will swing open, granting you access to the opportunities you've prayed for and worked tirelessly to achieve. Every tear, every prayer, and every ounce of effort you've poured into your journey has led you to this pivotal point. Can you feel the anticipation of the transformation that's about to unfold? 1 Corinthians 2:9 captures the magnificence of what awaits. What no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what no human mind has conceived, the things God has prepared for those who love Him. This is not just a promise, it's a declaration of the unimaginable blessings that are about to enter your life. These blessings won't simply meet your expectations, they will surpass them in ways you never thought possible. Have you ever considered that God's plans for you are far greater than anything you've dreamed? Tomorrow marks the beginning of this divine manifestation, and it will reveal the depth of God's love and provision for you. As you stand on the threshold of this transformation, it's essential to release any lingering doubts or fears. The time has come to trust fully in the preparation and purpose that have brought you here. Reflect on the trials you've overcome, the moments when you doubted your strength, yet somehow found the resilience to push forward. Those challenges were not in vain. They were shaping you into the person who is ready to step into this divine season. Psalm 37:23 reminds us, "The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in Him." Every step you've taken, even the ones that felt uncertain, was guided by His hand to bring you to this moment. What qualities have you discovered within yourself during this journey? Your strength, wisdom, and perseverance have all been honed through the obstacles you've faced. Like David facing Goliath, the preparation may have seemed ordinary, learning courage, honing your skills, but it was all designed for an extraordinary purpose. Now, as you prepare to step into the blessings that God has ordained for you, remember that you are fully equipped to handle them. Everything you need has already been placed within you by the Creator Himself. The question is no longer, "Am I ready?" Instead, ask yourself, "Am I willing to embrace what God has prepared for me with faith and gratitude?" The path ahead is clear, and it leads directly to the life you were always meant to live. Tomorrow is not just another day, it's the beginning of a season of abundance, fulfillment, and purpose. Walk into it with confidence, knowing that the best is yet to come, and that you are divinely equipped to seize every opportunity and blessing that awaits. Tomorrow marks a divine shift, a moment when everything in your life will align in your favor. The blessings that have been prepared for you will begin to unfold, and it's vital that you embrace them fully. Have you ever found yourself doubting your worthiness, questioning whether you deserve such goodness? Push those thoughts aside. The universe, guided by God's hand, has chosen you because you are ready, deserving, and capable of receiving these blessings. Every challenge you've faced has prepared you for this moment. Now is the time to open your heart and arms wide to accept what has been ordained for you. James 1:17 reassures us, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows." These blessings are no accident. They are good, perfect, and uniquely designed for you, aligned with God's plan and your highest good. Do you see how your journey, even in its most difficult moments, was part of this divine preparation? The abundance coming your way is not only the result of your hard work, but also the manifestation of God's unwavering love and perfect timing. As you step into tomorrow, trust that the universe is working tirelessly on your behalf. This is the beginning of something far greater than you can imagine. The blessings you'll receive tomorrow are only the first wave of many to come. Your life is about to expand in miraculous ways, overflowing with opportunities that exceed your wildest dreams. Think of Ephesians 3:20, which reminds us that God is able to do immeasurably more than we can ask or imagine. Are you ready to let go of fear and fully trust in this divine process? But these blessings are not just for your benefit. They are entrusted to you for a greater purpose. What will you do with the abundance that is about to flow into your life? Your blessings carry a responsibility to uplift, inspire, and bless others in turn. You have been chosen not only to receive, but to be a vessel of God's light in the world. Just as Abraham was blessed to be a blessing to others, Genesis 12:2. You too are called to use your gifts to bring hope and encouragement to those around you. How can your success be a source of light for others? This is a moment of profound transformation. Tomorrow, as you step into this new season, know that the blessings are limitless and the opportunities boundless. Trust in the process, in yourself, and in the divine timing that has brought you to this point. You are entering a chapter where your faith, perseverance, and readiness will collide with God's promises in ways that will amaze you. Embrace it all, knowing that this is not the end, but the glorious beginning of a life of purpose, fulfillment, and divine abundance. As you step fully into your power, let your blessings shine as a testament to the generosity, kindness, and love that God has shown you. In Matthew 5:14-16, Jesus declares, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." This passage reminds us that your blessings are not meant to be hidden, but shared, illuminating the world around you. Have you thought about how your light can inspire and uplift others? The blessings coming your way are not solely for your benefit. They are an invitation to step into your divine calling. Tomorrow marks a profound turning point, a moment when the seeds you've sown begin to bear fruit. But these blessings are not just rewards, they are tools for creating positive change in your life and the lives of others. Like the loaves and fishes that fed the multitudes, what you receive will multiply as you share it generously. How can your abundance bring hope and transformation to those around you? The universe has perfectly aligned this moment for you, and it is now your time to embrace your calling without hesitation. Everything you've experienced, every triumph, every challenge, has prepared you for this. Your journey has shaped you into someone who can carry these blessings with grace and use them to fulfill a greater purpose. As Philippians 2:13 reminds us, "For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill His good purpose." This transformation is not just a personal victory, it's a manifestation of God's plan working through you. Are you ready to let your life become a living testimony of His goodness? As tomorrow dawns, trust that you are worthy of every good thing that is about to unfold. The best is not behind you, it lies ahead. This is the beginning of a season filled with growth, fulfillment, and divine alignment. With an open heart and unwavering faith, you will see that every blessing has been divinely timed and perfectly crafted for your life. Can you imagine the joy of stepping into this new chapter with confidence, knowing you are fully prepared? Your path forward is illuminated with opportunities for expansion and purpose. Embrace this transformation with an open heart, welcoming the miracles that will flow into your life. But remember, this isn't just about receiving, it's about becoming a vessel of light and love. Your blessings are a reflection of God's faithfulness, and as you use them to inspire others, your life will glorify Him. As Ephesians 2:10 declares, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Tomorrow, everything changes. Your life will begin to align with the greatness you were always meant to embody. Stay grounded in faith, trust in the process, and prepare to witness the miracle unfolding before you. The opportunities are endless, the blessings abundant, and the purpose divine. Welcome this new season with gratitude and courage, for you have earned this moment, and the best is yet to come. Let your light shine, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. As we conclude, remember that you are standing on the brink of transformation. God's promise is unfolding, and within the next 24 hours, He will make a way where there seemed to be none. Stay steadfast, keep your faith strong, and trust in His divine timing. Whatever challenges you've faced, know they were preparing you for this incredible breakthrough. If this message has blessed you, consider supporting the channel through Super Thanks. Your generosity helps us continue sharing messages of hope and inspiration. To everyone watching, whether you donate or not, we deeply appreciate you and thank you for being part of this community. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and share this message with someone who might need it. Your engagement helps spread God's light to others. May God bless you abundantly, guide your steps, and fill your heart with peace and joy. You are loved, chosen, and destined for greatness. See you in the next video.